Hello, everybody. Welcome. It is Leah Ray with Digital Trailblazer. If I had to start over from scratch right now in our business, and I had nothing, and I wanted to make multiple six figures this year, how would I do it? That's what I'm going to walk you through tonight. As you jump on, say hello. I am multicasting. So if I think I have my eye lines aligned, but if you wonder why I'm looking around, it's because I love all y'all. And I want to look around to all y'all at the same time. So, welcome. As you jump on, say hello. Let me know where you're watching from tonight. And also, I'd love to hear where you are in this journey so that we can truly help and serve you and tailor this conversation as much as possible towards what you have going on. So, starting over from scratch in a coaching business, how would I make multiple six figures from scratch? And I kind of play this game with myself. So if you I don't know, if you don't have it, not super familiar with us, Todd and I run the business together. So it's my husband and myself, and we kind of have divided and conquered over the years, where I've mastered social media and selling, and he's handled like copywriting and technical setup. So we've kind of separated our skill set. And so as a mom with kids, I've actually thought about, hey, what would happen to our family, our business, if the worst happened? And knock on wood, right? Todd wasn't here anymore. What would we do? And so going through that exercise brings me to you and to this conversation tonight, because if this is exactly what I would do, if I was on my own and I had to figure this out on my own, this is what I would do in our business to make multiple six figures a year. So, and it's March, and you could absolutely make multiple six figures a year from here on out. Okay. So, still plenty of time if you take immediate action and you rock and roll and go really fast and hard. So, give me lots of love. All right. Show some hearts. I want to have some fun tonight. I'm going to be honest. I'm kind of excited and I want you guys to be too. So, work with me. Let's give lots of, and I do have the 7. Oh, see, these things don't ever update. Okay. I'm going to do a different, I'm going to mix it up. We did the Trello board before. Oh, I can't get to my keyboard right now. I'll update it afterwards. The Trello board, instead of the Trello board, and I mean, you can still put Trello if you want, but what I'm going to offer tonight is our 3 funnels that convert, 3 proven coaching funnels that are proven to convert. We've got a PDF guide walking you through that. You absolutely want it if you have aspirations of having a coaching business or you currently have a coaching business. So type in funnels in the chat. I will get that out to you afterwards. And let's dive in. Let me pull up my stuff here. Okay, so let's start. It's really 7 steps that I would follow to do this. Okay, 7 steps to get to multiple six figures this year if I had to start from scratch on my own and figure all this out. Okay, so ready? You want a pen and paper. This is some massive gold nuggets. You're going to want to write this down. And if at any time tonight you're like, this sounds so awesome, but I'm going to need help with how to actually do it, no problem. That's what we do. So just type in info in the comments. We'll chat. Let me know what's going on, that sort of thing. We'll kind of see what's happening and we'll see how we can help you out. And I apologize. I got some crud. I'm totally fine, but I've got some of that crud. So if I have to stop and clear it, my apologies. But type in funnels and I'll get that to you. And type in info if you want to chat to see how we can help you out. Now, all right, step number 1. I got to move my chair. I need movement tonight. We're going to have lots of movement. Okay. So step number 1 is creating a high value, high ticket offer. Probably I'd maybe launch it at around 3,000, but quickly getting it up to the $5,000 mark. Okay. This, I would do a group level program, with meaning that there would be group level coaching like once a week, twice a week, whatever. And I'd have video content designed for them to go through for the nuts and bolts on their own. Okay. So I'd have like a course that I'd create in a membership site, and I would have coaching on a group setting, not one-on-one, because I don't want, like, you should see what we price our one-on-one. Our one-on-one coaching is really high ticket. Why? because we don't want a lot of one-on-one clients. I want one, maybe two tops ever one-on-one clients, because that's a lot of work having one-on-one clients. And I don't want to trade my time for money. I mean, yes, Donna, send me a friend request so we can chat. Otherwise I'll be stuck in friend message requests. So who here got into coaching because they wanted time freedom? Right? They wanted time freedom. They want financial freedom. So many times people say that, but then they want to do one-on-one coaching and you're like, that isn't time freedom. That's trading your time for money. Like, if you have to start there, that's fine. But realistically, you want to get into a group level program as quickly as possible because it's so leveraged. Way, way better use of your time. So, that's exactly what I would create, is a high ticket. Now, one warning, something that I've seen recently, from a couple folks, is that they think in order to get started, they need all of these different offers. They need a $27 offer. They need a $300 offer. They need a $5,000 offer. Like, they have this whole stair step thing designed. I'm like, goodness, that's a lot of work. That's not what I would do. Not what I would do at all. In order to get the biggest bang for your buck, get your revenue generating and up as much as you can. Hey, Dee, good to see you on. Get your revenue generating as quickly as possible. Go straight for that high ticket. Yes, you're going to need a lead magnet. We'll talk about that later. But go right into that high ticket offer. Don't sit and waste time creating a $300 offer and a $997 offer and a this. Like, the amount of work you have to put in to sell all of that stuff, to maintain all of that stuff, when in reality, you can just go right for the big one that's going to make you all the money anyway. Heck yeah, just go for the big one. Make sure it's got great value, that you can truly help people, that that you really believe in that price point, that you'd be happy to pay it yourself if it was reversed, right? Because it has such high value. Then 100%. Then that's exactly, just go right into that high ticket. Don't bother with like all of the stair step junk. Like, you're going to waste so much time. I've talked to folks and they're like 6 months behind their desk just creating all of these offers that they want. And they haven't even touched the marketing side of it. And I'm like, oh my goodness. Like, no. Okay. One really high value, high ticket offer, good to go. Right? Maybe launch it at 3,000, then it goes up to 5,000. So yeah, exactly, D. Get paid to create the rest. That's what we do. We focus on our main thing. And then when we have time, we can create little downsells, because we're seeing maybe a lot of clients, or not prospects, and we can like pull out some little things or make something small for them easy, that it would be a downsell. Yeah, then do downsells later. Okay. So step number 1 is to create that one really high value, high ticket offer. Curious, do y'all have your offer figured out? Do you know what it is? Is it created? What's your status? Put it in the chat. Okay, let me know. All right, so that's step number 1. 7 steps. Step number 2, dos. All right, step number 2 is to create a super simple funnel. I'll be honest. I think once upon a time I did one funnel once. Like, many, many years ago, when we were on even different systems. So I am not that I'm not techie. I just haven't had to figure that out yet, because Todd's always done it. But if I had to start again over tomorrow from scratch on my own, then I would create a very simple, basic funnel. Okay. This super simple funnel would be a lead magnet freebie that you're giving away. Give away that lead magnet. Okay. You're giving away an awesome free lead magnet that speaks specifically to your target audience, gets them, it's valuable enough to them that they're willing to opt in, give you their name, email, and phone number. All 3. On that thank you page. If you've never set up a funnel, that's the page that it redirects to after they put in their email, and then they hit enter, and then another page comes up. That's called the thank you page. On that thank you page, I'd have a little video, nothing fancy scripted, but I'd be like, hey, super excited you got your blah, 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 whatever it was. But if you really want blah, 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 whatever results, make sure you click the button below, join my Facebook group where I go live once a week. It's super high value. It's going to be amazing. Blah, 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 right? Sell them on why they need to join the group. And so you're driving traffic into the lead magnet. Now the lead magnet is going to get them on your email list, going to give you a phone number, and then allow you to also get them in the Facebook group. Okay. So that's step number 2. Create that. Now, do you have, hey, Nora, send me a friend request so we can chat. We'll get that set up. We'll chat. Number 2, do you have a lead magnet? Now, don't drop links and be all sleazy like, but tell me in the comments, what's your lead magnet and what's your offer? If you have that stuff figured out, let me know, because sometimes people know they need a lead magnet, but they don't get coaching on like what's a good one. And like, it's good that you've got something. However, if you really want to crush this, you want to get to 6 figures and multiple 6 figures as quickly as possible, then we might need to change that up a little bit, give you a little better direction. Quiz for lead magnet can work really well. We've got clients that use quizzes for lead magnets, and they work well. So yeah, that's it depends on your audience, right, and what they're looking for. But that has a lot of potential. Absolutely. Oh, that's good, Christy. Okay. That's awesome. All right. So definitely having that lead magnet is number 2. Number 3, Trace. Okay. Is to drive traffic. Drive traffic to the lead magnet that you just created. You want to make money as quickly as possible? Drive traffic to the lead magnet. ASAP. Make it happen. That's it, right? So drive traffic. So I would use Facebook ads, Instagram ads. Absolutely. I wouldn't start with a lot of money. I would follow all of Todd's training, if heaven forbid he wasn't here. And I would start it slow and watch my numbers and see what's going on, that sort of thing. But I would absolutely get into paid traffic right away, not waiting till I made $10,000 organically, because most people will never make $10,000 organically because they just don't have enough traffic to do so. So fix that problem, get some traffic going right out of the book, right off the bat. There we go. And then I would also add some short form content strategies as well. So if you follow me on TikTok, I follow Digital Trailblazer. I think it's at Digital Trailblazer, or I think it's at Digital Trailblazer or Digital Trailblazer HQ. I'm not quite certain which one, but you'll find us. Follow us on TikTok. Follow our business page on Facebook. We're creating a ton of reels and TikToks right now because short form content is hot. I would absolutely, rely on ads, get movement going on right away. And I would produce one video a day and I would send it to all of those different platforms every day. So I create one TikTok in TikTok every day. And then I take that same video and I upload it to my personal Facebook page. I upload it to our business page on Facebook. I upload it to our Instagram account. I upload it to our YouTube account as a short. All of that. So I'm getting a lot of traffic, a lot of use out of that one little tiny bit of work. Oh, loving your TikToks. Thanks, Dee. Yes. So 100%, absolutely creating some organic content and in today. Now this changes, and we've been around for a while. It used to be like we used to crush it with organic stuff on Instagram. Then it was and TikTok. And we went through a bunch of different things all over. This ebbs and flows. The actual marketing, like hottest marketing strategies for organic and stuff, that changes over time. But building an audience it's a huge asset. It's worth putting in the time investment. And if you consistently produce reels and TikToks every single day, you can have a lot of viral opportunity. Short form content gets way bigger reach than traditional other methods that people have been using for a long time. So there's a lot more opportunity. If you want a marketing, a content strategy right now, it's short form content, period. And the reality is, okay, just for context. So we have 24,000 subscribers on YouTube. We worked so freaking hard for that. I'm not even gonna lie. Like we worked really hard. And I want to get back into YouTube videos, but I will tell you, we stopped back when COVID shut down the schools a few years ago. It was like 3 years ago that we really stopped producing real content for YouTube. I keep wanting to start up again, but guess what? In order for us to create a really good YouTube video, it's at least 16 hours of work. Like we have to do some we have to do some research and keyword research, all this kind of stuff. Then we need to write a really good script and we need to go through it. We need to figure out what our title is going to be, and then rework it till we get it as clickable as possible. Then we need to create a thumbnail, and then another thumbnail, and a third thumbnail, and then revisit them and choose which one's the best. And then we need to shoot the video, and then edit the crap out of it, because people have such short attention spans that we need, fancy editing all the time. So it's a lot of work for the longer form videos right now. I don't have time for that, but I can take 5, 10, 15 minutes and I can produce a short, I can produce a reel, a TikTok, and send it everywhere. So that's what I'm doing, right? It works with my schedule, with my life at this point. So, and there's a lot of faster growth opportunity in short form content as well. Yeah, absolutely. Okay. So that's step number 3. Okay. Woohoo. Look at 18 minutes in. We're already in step number 3. All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. Just kidding. Okay. So, excuse me. All right. Hey, Shannon, my girl. Mwah. Okay. So step number 5. All right. If I was to have to start over by myself without Todd tomorrow, my step number 5, I'm not going to be waiting for someone to follow through an entire funnel and then set and like book to my calendar. No, right? Absolutely not. I am picking up the phones. My baby's got to eat this month. I got to pay my mortgage, whatever. Like, I want to make money. I pick up the phones. This is something a lot of people have fear over this. I did when I first started. I've probably made over 10,000 phone calls though in our business. I'm really good on the phones, but it takes practice, and it takes being really scared and doing it anyway, right? Doing it anyway. A really good thing though is when you're driving traffic, you can screw up and it's okay because there's more leads coming, right? You've got the Facebook ad running, you got the Instagram ad running, you've got your TikToks going, like you've got these things happening. So you know that if you biff it, if you like get on the call and like totally aren't incoherent and they will hate you forever, it don't matter. You're never going to run into them again. It's fine. There's more leads coming. Okay. So you're going to pick up that phone. Number 5, I'm going to call my leads and do impromptu discovery calls. Get a hold of people, see what's going on. What do they need help with? If they're a good fit for us, I book them to a sales call. That's what I do. Right. Absolutely. So 100% I'm calling people. Now, question, if you have a lead magnet set up, if you've got capture page set up, do you ask for phone numbers? Why or why not? Right? Yeah, I've been hung up on so many times. Oh, yes. It's like a rite of passage. Like it's like a badge of honor, like to be yelled at or whatever. It's totally fine. Because guess what? Some broke Joe Schmo who, is whatever in a really bad situation, and he's going to curse me out, and I'm making more money than he could even think about ever. That's fine. If that makes him feel better, bless his heart, right? Like it ain't going to hurt me none. So I keep rolling and I accept it and I keep going, right? So absolutely calling all of your leads, booking them to sales calls. If you need help with this stuff, guys, if this sounds awesome, but kind of overwhelming when you think about how to actually implement these things, simply type in info in the comments. I will follow up with you after. Myself or Lee, one of my team members, will talk with you. We'll chat, see what's going on and how we can help you. Okay. And if you want the 3 funnels that convert, that amazing PDF guide that my amazing husband put together, type in funnels and we'll get that over to you. Okay. Now, okay. That's step number 5 is calling, right? Okay. Calling your own leads is awesome. When we first got started making phone calls, I'll tell you a quick story. We bought leads way back, and we were doing different type of business, all kind of stuff. But that was my first experience calling leads. And they were people who didn't know who we were, didn't care who we were, did not want to talk to us. It was a horrible experience. I ain't gonna lie. And I would this is before Todd was home from work. We were just getting started in business. And I would call Todd crying while he was at work. Like, I can't do this. It's so hard. Right. Because it was, right. We grew through that process. I grew through that process. I built up my thick skin, if you will, but I got the skill set that I needed. And we learned, number 1, just to generate our own leads. way better. Then when you call those people, sometimes it's so much fun if you call someone and like, oh my gosh, it's Leah. Like they get so excited. They're like, because you're like micro famous because you're online, right? And so those kind of responses are beautiful and so much fun to receive. So yeah. Generating your own leads with your own kind of lead magnet, that sort of thing, super important. And then absolutely call your leads. That was 4. Sorry, my numbering's wrong, but I can't get to my keyboard. The way I move my camera is my keyboard's hidden. So that's where you are now. Aw, thanks, D. All right. Okay, so number 5, the real 5, that was 4. That was a psych 5. That was just 4. 5, the actual 5 is to make sure you're inviting everybody to your Facebook group. So your thank you page should be inviting people to your Facebook group, but on top of that, you should also be when you're talking to your leads, when you're calling everybody, get them in the group. I text them the link to my Facebook group all the time, especially when you're talking to someone and they're like, oh no, this is great, but I'm really not in a good place right now to get any help with it, or I'm just, timing's bad, I'm about to move across the country, blah blah blah. Like timing, it would not be appropriate to try to book them into a sales call from whatever happened in the call. What do I do instead? I send them to our group where I love on them and nurture them, and someday when they're ready, guess where they go, right? Perfect. So invite everybody to your group 100%. So absolutely do that. Number 6 to getting to multiple 6 figures this year is create an awesome video. This would be like a VSL, video sales letter, a webinar, something that sells your methodology, sells your program, and people watch it once they're booked for a sales call. So when we talk to someone on the phone and we're like, and it's a great fit, and there's someone who really wants to explore working with us, awesome. I send them a video to watch. I will not take my sales call with them if they haven't watched that video. Because I'm not going to be sitting there trying to convince them on how we work. I want that all taken care of. So that would be my step number 6, is creating that video that sells them on our methodology, sells them on our program, and does a lot of the heavy lifting before you get to the sales call. 100%. So that's exactly what we do. That's what we help our clients to create, because thank you, Jennifer. So yeah, we help our clients do this very same process because it works amazingly. Okay. So yes, I would create some sort of video. Now question, do you have anything like that? Have you created anything for your prospects that they need to go through before you take the sales call? If you don't, guess what you're going to hear a lot of? Well, I just need to think about it. I need to do my research. I don't really know you guys that well. I need to look around. I need to blah, blah. You're going to get a lot of that. If you don't have something ahead of time that overcomes this, okay, you should see the information. We've got like a screen share. We walk our people through our program. We've got a whole bunch of testimonials. We've got all these kinds of things that we send to people ahead of time so that the thinkers, the people who really need to digest stuff before they make a decision, guess what? They get plenty of information to digest before the sales call. So by the time they get on the sales call, they're informed, excited, and able to make a purchasing decision on the call. Yay! Yes, hot. Cold to warm. Yep, no, absolutely. So yes, that's what you should 100% be doing with your people. And then step number 7 is close on a sales call. If you've never done any type of sales, if you've never done high ticket sales, it's an art. It's something that you need, number 1, a great script for, but you need to understand the principles. You need to practice your posture. You need to learn the strategies on how to overcome objections. Like there's a whole lot that goes into closing, but it's worth it. It's like one of the highest paying skills you can have. So close on a sales call, right? This is what we help our clients to get good at and to learn and everything else. So doing these 7 things will that should easily get you to $25,000 a month. easily. 100%. And past that, it's just finessing the process, optimizing all of the conversions along the way, and just increasing the amount of traffic that you're driving. That's it. That's it. D, I bet the VSL helps show up rates as well. Yes. And the VSL weeds out bad prospects, saves me time. Because if they get into that VSL and they're like, whoa, it's actually work to make a business. I'm not ready to do any work. Then they're going to look at it and they're like, I need to cancel the call for tomorrow. And I'll be like, great, goodbye, bless you, have fun, right? Not worth my time for a sales call. Make sense? So I love when my VSL weeds out bad ones that don't have to take up my time. I don't have to take a sales call. So yeah, absolutely. Yes, Jennifer, exactly right. D, 100%. Okay. So realistically, you're going to get to that 25K fairly quickly with this, and then you're going to scale up with paid ads. I would suggest, though, continuing to build up on the organic stuff as you go. Don't neglect it. It gets really easy to do when you're making a lot of money with paid ads. But if you can stay consistent with creating content, building a following on TikTok, on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, wherever, that's going to serve you really well. And what we've seen is that, there's ebbs and flows with the cost of traffic, with like, sometimes there's like really amazing traffic and sometimes it's kind of sucky, and like things ebb and flows all the time, right? In business, nothing stays the same. And creating some additional streams, organic streams that can consistently produce 10, 15, 20 leads a day. Heck yeah, I'm going to be doing that. Okay. 100%. Then that time goes to someone ready. Yeah, absolutely. We open up that time, and then someone who's actually a good fit for us can take that time. We can meet with them. We can help them change their lives, change their businesses. And even if that appointment time, if you're like, well, I don't have many appointments, I want as many as I can get. The reality is, you could take that time to do content, to do different things that'll make you get you more appointments. So like for myself and our business, I have a team that works with me, amazing gentlemen at this time. It's all dudes, amazing guys though. And what I love for them to do is when they're setting sales calls, they book to my other closer first. He's amazing, number one. But number two, if I'm the backup, right? If I get booked secondarily, then that's more time for me to create content, to do some of those things that only me as the personality, right, can do. So protecting that time is super important, super important. So again, if you guys need help with any of this stuff, if you're like, this sounds so cool and I need this, cool, that's what we do. Like, let's chat. Type in info in the comments. We'll see what's going on and see how we can help you out. Right? Maybe that is taking it to a next step and exploring what it's like to work with us. And maybe it's a freebie because some resource that we have that will help you out right now. Okay. So if you do not yet have our 3 proven funnels for coaching businesses that convert, type in funnels, and I will myself, my man Levante Lee, we will get that out to you afterwards. And yeah, so how do you like this new time? Is this working out for you? I feel like it works great for me. So again, every Monday, set your alarms, set your calendars, put on a reminder. This is really, really good, valuable content. 7:00 Eastern, 6 Central, 4 Pacific time. Okay. Join me every single Monday night at those times and let me know. Yeah. If you have if there's any things you want to learn, put it in the comments. And then I'll do what you want. So, Faded Boy 7. Awesome. So Faded Boy, hi Charlie on YouTube. You guys may have to go back and watch the recording to get the rest of them as well. I set up my TikTok because of you. Oh, good, Jennifer. That's awesome. Love the new time. Okay, good. I'm glad the new time is working out. 7:00. We're going to stick to it. I was 2 years, I think, at the 8:30. And I'm getting old. No, I'm not getting old. I'm very young. However, I'm getting more serious about my health and getting enough sleep. So that is why I moved this up to 7 o'clock, rearrange my Monday evening so I can get to bed on time. So I can have a blessed Tuesday and not have a crappy Tuesday, which I kind of ended up having often because it was too much. So yes, Jennifer, so important. Okay. So guys, have a blessed night. Type in info. We'll see how we can chat. Type in funnels to get access to that. And I'll see y'all next Monday.